So the forecast has changed a slight bit since yesterday. I'll give you that update in a second, but first let's just take a look at current conditions. If you have to step outside right now, Mason City, snow is starting to pick back up. There was a little bit of a lull earlier this morning. Yeah, it's definitely picking back up across the area. Mason City, you can see that lower visibility downtown, 10 degrees. Also keep note of another reason that you might want to avoid, maybe even this afternoon and evening, traveling long distances, is because if you get stuck, look at these temps. It feels like 10 below with the wind chill. At times it could feel even worse. Winds are expected to get stronger later this afternoon. Austin, the roads downtown, yeah, it's still snowing lightly, but the roads downtown already covered in this light layer of snow that will continue to, you'll see, get a little bit more dense throughout the day. And maybe even pretty soon, because take a look at this radar. The latest, just last couple of frames of this radar, you're really seeing this well-defined band of heavier snow. This is just on the south cusp of our viewing area, about to move in to some spots in our viewing area. Right now, a bit of a low in parts of Wenatchee County, closer to parts of Fillmore County. That's going to pick up soon. It's going to pick more up in Mason City and Charles City soon, and in Rochester soon. Right now in Rochester, it's real light. You can see those deeper blues coming our way. Our snowfall forecast, this is the update for you this morning. Yesterday, we had 6 to 10. It's still 6 to 10 for the majority of our viewing area, but do keep note of the fact that it looks a little bit on the lower end for places west of I-35 and along I-35. So maybe Albert Lee, you're talking about 4 to 8 inches. Same thing in Forest City. Mason City, more like 5 to 9, getting kind of close to that. As you get closer to the Mississippi River in Wisconsin, especially atop the bluffs in southeast Minnesota and bluff country, you are going to be looking at a slight bit more. That's why we've gone with 8 to 12 there. Blizzard warning across the whole state of Iowa. Winter storm warnings elsewhere. That's a big, colorful mess from the National Weather Service, isn't it? Let's zoom in. Across parts of our viewing area, it's Mason City, Cerro Gordo County, Hancock County, Winnebago County, and Worth County, where we have the blizzard warning. That's where winds are expected to be the strongest in our area. Winds gusting 45 miles per hour, blowing all that snow around, reducing visibility to, at times this afternoon, whiteout conditions. Elsewhere, significant snowfall is expected. Again, while the roads might not seem all that bad at the moment, we've been here the past 2 hours this morning watching the roads get worse and worse from south. This is just going to continue as the roads become covered with increasingly heavier snowfall and also the winds blowing all of that snow around. Winds are currently gusting up to 30 miles per hour in Mason City. By lunchtime, they're gusting near 40 miles per hour, and they're gusting above that this afternoon, 45 or at times more miles per hour. This will be blowing all this very fluffy snow everywhere today. So yes, while roads might not seem the worst or winter storm warning worthy at the moment, I think they will be later on this afternoon when those winds are picking up, especially in open areas. That snow has started. It's kind of light at the moment, but by 8, 9, 10 a.m., it's coming down at a pretty good clip, maybe peaking around lunchtime or just after, and it just doesn't stop. It just keeps snowing all day long. I'm going to skip this because I already gave it to you, but here's a look at our SkyTracker 3 computer model run out into the future. 9 a.m., you could see now that the heavy snow is starting to be east of I-35. This is why we've reduced the forecast along and west of 35. Looks like throughout the day today, the real heavy stuff, the closer you are to La Crosse in Wisconsin, the heavier this snow is. That's why the snow looks heaviest there. Here we are tonight at midnight and into tomorrow morning. Snow probably starts to wrap up in North Iowa sometime very late tonight and sometime early tomorrow morning in southeast Minnesota. So tomorrow, some on and off snow showers at times, still pretty breezy, but take a look at Sunday and Monday. High temperatures well below 0.